Hi, welcome to Outdoor Lore. Today we're going to teach you how to make buck tartare. This is Outdoor Lore. Come outside with us as Andrew, Luke, and our family and friends go outside and create memories, stories, and traditions that will be passed down for generations. Welcome to Outdoor Lore. Welcome to Outdoor Lore.
Outdoor Lore.
So how do you make it?
First thing that you're going to want is tenderloin.
Okay.
From a deer you killed.
Okay.
You want it to be cold, really cold. This is frozen in the inside, which is actually perfect. This is the biggest batch of tartare I think I've ever made.
Really?
You can do it with backstrap, and it'll be good, but it won't be as good. Actually, I take it back. I did make more one time for a wild game dinner.
How was it?
It's good. It was actually one of the fan favorites.
Really? Do you only make it with tenderloin?
I used backstrap that time because I was making so much.
Gotcha. I feel like you've used heart before, haven't you? Or no?
No, I've never done heart tartare.
Okay.
Heart's a pretty tough cut, actually.
It is. It sort of has like the texture of a hot dog.
Oh.
Yeah, it's a little weird.
The important step here that I'm doing right now is you want to get all the silver skin. You don't want any silver skin on it. You can eat this.
Are these entire
Oh, you're a
things
savage.
tenderloins? Or is it just like this?
No, the whole thing's
The
tenderloin.
whole thing.
I'll just wait.
No, go ahead.
It weirds
You
me
don't
out.
turn down the food when you're a guest.
I don't know how I feel about eating raw deer meat right now, but
But it's
where'd you shoot this one?
This one was shot at a farm in Culpeper.
How's that taste?
Here, cameraman.
It's okay. Not as good as sushi.
Down the hatch.
So we're gonna cut it up, and we want to cut it really fine.
I don't know. I think it tastes better cooked. I'm not gonna lie.
Just wait.
I've had your tartare before. I'm not sure if I'm a giant tartare guy.
I don't even know what that is. It reminds me of Jar Jar Binks.
And what is tartare, Luke?
Tartare is finely minced, chopped meat, uncooked.
Okay. Is it like similar to beef carpaccio or something like that?
I don't know what beef carpaccio is.
I've had carpaccio.
Never heard
Carpaccio slaps. Does it have like vinegar in there or anything?
Nope, no vinegar.
I feel like vinegar would add like a nice little zip. It makes it taste like carpaccio.
So you might get that from the Dijon mustard.
Does Dijon mustard have vinegar in it?
I'm glad you asked.
What brand Dijon mustard do we
That's
have
the
here?
first ingredient is distilled vinegar
Wow. That checks out. Okay. I'll give you a pass.
and Chardonnay.
Ooh la la. Do you know where Dijon comes from?
The Dijon region of France.
You're bang on.
You can actually tell because it's French as mustard.
You didn't miss a beat with that. That's exactly where it comes from. Okay, so Luke's just mincing this meat up.
Important thing to remember when you're mincing meat is to not put your finger underneath the knife.
That's right.
Because minced buck tartare is good, but you might not want man tartare.
Depends what island you're from. Am I right?
You are indeed right. But North America is a pretty big island, so
Everything is eatable,
Yeah.
my dear children. Even I'm eatable. But that is called cannibalism and is frowned upon in most societies.
again,
Look,
depending on the island.
see, we got to get that out of there.
So, could you use like a food processor or does it have to be hand cut?
I think that would turn into like gelatinous goo.
What if you just like tapped it a couple times? Like,
I don't know.
no, not with a knife, but I'm saying.
I like my tartare to be pretty rough cut.
Okay.
I don't like.
This is almost turning it into ground beef, it looks like.
Yeah, but it's not.
Because it's not ground beef meat. It's tenderloin. Or backstrap.
In
What did you say?
theory, the
Tenderloin.
best meat on the deer.
In theory.
All right, so now what we're gonna do is we're gonna get this shallot. And what a shallot is just a small onion with a fancier name.
And where do shallots come from, Luke?
Those come from the shallot region of Mexico.
Oh, I thought it was going to be France again.
Nope. Actually from the shallot region of Mexico.
Wow, impressive.
And
I think finely minced. I don't think I want big chunks of shallot in my...
No.
I'm sure I've had shallot.
It's really good. It's sweeter than regular
Is it sweeter
onion.
than onion?
Yeah.
Do you ever just go in your yard and eat onion grass?
Used to do that a lot as a kid.
I don't have a yard. I'm poor.
You can come to my yard.
Thank
You can
you.
eat onions in my yard anytime. So the key with my recipe here is that nothing is measured.
That's neat.
You kind of just do it. And if it feels right, I think that might be the secret of cooking.
I think that's the secret of outdoor lore.
Just go
do
for
it.
it. Just go for it.
Send it. Are you prepared? Maybe. Are you going to have
800 gram
fun?
boots?
Maybe.
Definitely. 100%. Probably not.
Yeah.
So that seems...
Am I going to get food poisoning? Maybe.
See, this was too much here.
Too much
I didn't
shallot.
want that shallot.
Okay. It didn't feel right.
It feels like it should go right there in that bare spot.
It's all going to get folded in.
Don't worry.
That's true.
I had some on the knife. I don't want that big piece, so... Don't want that big piece.
Okay.
All right, now we're going to go with some garlic.
Okay.
The key with the garlic is to not measure it.
And where did this garlic come from?
This is jarlic.
From the region
Of the food lion. So we're going to
Okay.
get that about even.
That's a little bit of a tragedy, but okay.
Well, you do want to use fresh garlic, but...
Would you cook it down, or would you just throw raw garlic in there?
Raw garlic. Everything's raw. Just, you want to have just
I don't think you're gonna have enough. I don't think you're gonna have enough.
just the right amount.
Whatever there is the right amount.
The key here is just 2, 3.
I think those aren't squeezes. I think those are squelches.
This is perfect. Absolutely.
Spot
Pepper.
on.
You pepper it until you're done
Pepper
peppering
it to
it.
taste.
Just until you're done peppering it. My salt's gone. There it is.
Gonna need that.
I lost salt one time.
I don't get it.
I'll tell you later. For those
Off
that know,
camera.
will know.
All right, now we're gonna go back to a little fold.
Okay.
A little fold. One more good cut. All right, so this is looking good. Now, Andrew brought up a good point that I didn't use enough salt. So we're gonna salt this to taste plus. I see a little bit of like unmixed Dijon. This is looking good. Dan, if you go in the cabinet behind you in the hallway, can you please grab 3 small plates? This is gonna be some generous helpings, okay?
So much raw meat.
We're all gonna have terrible stomach aches after
I
this.
washed my hands earlier this year. You can just set them right. Set them on my right side. So we're gonna make a little
pocket.
a depression, and what we do this for?
That's the minor depression, not the major depression.
The Great Depression.
What was the Great Depression? That's where I was going, but then I was like,
I saw you
no,
searching.
let's go mental health with it.
That's a really good pocket.
It's a great pocket.
A really high quality pocket.
Can that be my meat pocket?
An important thing with your eggs here, these are farm fresh eggs from our chickens.
Okay.
When we started, the eggs looked something like that because we keep our dirty eggs.
It's a poopy.
Very important when you're making tartare and you're including eggs that you don't use dirty eggs.
That's a good note.
And the key to this is nobody actually knows how to do it. But you want to get the white out of there.
That's where all the protein is.
Nope, you get the white out of there.
Okay. He's not yoking around.
This looks like something that'd be great on a bun cooked over a grill
Imagine how tasty that would be.
with some cheese,
Maybe some more
barbecue
mustard.
sauce, and bacon.
Oh. We should try that one time. Nobody's ever thought of that.
I think it'd be a hit.
Yeah. What would you call it? Meat
Burger?
pockets.
I don't know. Sunny side up venison. It's all stringy. All right.
All right, right on
Oh yeah, perfect. Better than I thought.
Not bad.
It's shockingly good.
Not bad.
Buck tartare, people.
Come on now.
Get yourself some. Buck tartare.
Not only is it good for you, well, I hope it's good for us. It'll make you strong like Andrew.
In other words, you're gonna have a gut.
All right, one thing to remember when you're having buck tartare, make sure that it's a deer that you know the exact history of. This deer's been tested, everything's good to go, no CWD, and I'm the only one that's ever touched the deer until right now. And if you're using eggs, make sure that they are farm fresh eggs, you know exactly where they came from, and the shells are well cleaned. And always cook your meat if you're gonna eat it.
Always cook your meat if you're gonna eat it.
Yeah, don't eat undercooked meat because you could get sick. And if you do get sick, don't sue Outdoor Lore.
I might be suing. He did not tell me this was not cooked.
Sue him first, not me.
You watched me not cook it.